Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general reading for the water zodiac signs. And for those of you who don't know how I do my readings, I read them by columns. So this is going to be for the Cancer, this one is going to be for the Pisces, and then this one is going to be for the Scorpio. So if one of these are not for you, so just fast forward to whatever sign is for yours and you'll get your reading from there. All right, so let's jump in and see where we go from here. So for the Cancers, we have the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, which is the Aries, Leo, and the Sagittarius. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which you could be dealing with an earth sign. Here we have is the King of Pentacles. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, so I feel like when it comes to the King of Wands, you've been working on a plan, you've been doing something to where you're not looking around you. You're very focused in on something, you're honing in, you're zoning in on something, and this is actually your future and what's going to build you. So we do have the King of Pentacles is where you're not paying attention. I feel like someone else is paying attention towards you, where this is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is someone is coming into your life. For those of you who are single, this one is coming into you and they are stable, they are loyal, they are probably the whole package. They are very work driven, just like you. Spirit guides and angels, when is this person coming in? When is this person coming in? The wish fulfillment of the star. That's funny. I'm like, when is this person coming in? They're not going to tell you. Usually I have been trying to see when this person is coming into your future by using other zodiac signs, looking towards, like, you know, spring, summer, winter, fall. These are the star, and then this is the sun. So what I can tell you is you might be, you know, working with a Leo, but this is definitely a wish fulfillment. If you can see this, the star is also an Aquarius that might be coming into your life, but then you do have the sun, and the sun does signify a Leo. So maybe those are some key things. So spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more on this story. This might have something to do with the past, all right? It's almost like you had a heartbreak or were looking for some type of closure to where you have the Page of Cups. It feels like Spirit had put someone on your path in the past for a specific reason. But then it's like the road got choppy. Your waters got choppy. It got very emotional. It got very messy to where you were just kind of out there in the ocean, just waiting to see which way to go. So it's almost like you're not looking, and when you least expect it, someone is going to pop back up into your life. And this person is a very hard worker and they have a lot of stability. All right, so spirit guides and angels, what is your advice? Oh, I have a different card in here. I don't know how that came about. What is your advice, spirit guides and angels? Actually, I think I'm gonna look at that card and see what it is. Spirit says to keep going, keep manifesting, keep getting rid of what no longer is deserving of you, your space and your time. Keep balancing, you know, keep grounding yourself, because it seems that, you know, I feel like the end for you is almost over. Like you're so close. Spirit is just not telling me when it's going to be done, you know. And sometimes maybe in celestial time it feels like things are over, but for you it might feel like it's forever. Here's the Knight of Swords. This is what was underneath in the card. I don't feel like it's irrelevant, but if it's the Knight of Swords, then maybe it's like someone's rushing in without a plan. Maybe that's the feeling that we're getting, and this is why it's just going to take a little bit of time, because maybe your person is not supposed to just rush in without a plan. Spirit wants them to really reflect on like how you guys ended up leaving each other and the plan that they're going to form form together, because where they left you in such a mess, it's almost like Spirit is not letting them come back to you without a form of plan, all right? So let's move on to the Pisces. Pisces, we have the Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and then the 3 of Wands. So with the Pentacles, you could be working with the Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then you have Wands here, so it could be an Aries, Leo, and a Sagittarius. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who is a very hard worker. They're very, very reliable. It seems like they have a very big heart as they're standing in the roses, stopping to smell the roses. It's almost like they're getting ready to come towards you, or if not, you probably already have them in your life. I feel like your Knight of Pentacles has been, dealing with some burdens, but if they can just push forward or push through it, they'll find success in the end. I feel like also a lot of you are trying to figure out if this person is for you, given that they have so much on their plate. But I feel like with the 3 of Wands, it talks about success anyways. It talks about just more of like getting ready to like see the world, see what's in their future, see what's in store. So Spirit is saying to not walk away from this person. Hear them out. Try to stay within it. They do have a lot of problems, but they're not trying to, like, I don't feel like they're trying to leave you, and they might be giving like a little bit of wishy-washy type of energy where you're thinking maybe they're gonna end up leaving me, so let me leave them before it happens. They're not. That's not the case. I just feel like they're going through something, but the love is definitely there. All right. Look at that. The love is definitely there. I can't make this up. I really love this for you, because the 2 of Cups is the fulfillment of a cup. A lot of people look at it as in it being like a soulmate card, or like a soul contract of a card. But for me, it's just, it's a love fulfillment. This person really, really does love you, because they feel like they're elevating when they're with you. You are their wish come true. You are everything that they've asked for. All right. So Spirit guides and angels, give us some advice. Their advice to you is get that thought or that idea out of your head, right? She's letting go of this because she has these ideas that he might be with someone else. She has these ideas that there is a third party situation going on. And Spirit's advice to you is to take that idea out of your head, because that is not the case, all right? They're telling you to stand still, and they're telling you to just wait it out. Even though you might not see what's in the future, you're going to see success with this person. So I promise you, this person is in it for the long run. You might just, you might not see it right now. So let's move over to the Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like you've got a lot that's going on here. I feel like, and you see these pentacles, and it talks about, sometimes with this you can see like materialistic of a person, but for me, it's like you see that middle pentacle that he's holding on to. I feel like that's the heart. He's holding someone near and dear in their heart, and this is someone that he felt like was their soulmate, his soulmate. So with the 2 of Cups, it's almost like, I feel like in this, it's like they're making way. They're coming to an understanding. They're agreeing to disagree, but they're still friends in the end. It's almost like they're both going their separate way, because there's a lot that they both need to learn at the same. So there's a big understanding between these two to where it feels like they become best friends, right? So here we have is the 8 of Swords though. You feel like even though that you agreed to just be friends, it's like you still feel like you're stuck, or you still feel like you're lost, or you could be playing the victim in a certain sense of like, why did this happen to me? Why? Instead of looking for the reason why, you're just stuck in the whys. So Spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more to this situation, because you're not really stuck, you know. Behind her, you can get out of the ropes that are tied behind your hands. You can pick up those swords and take action or have conversation. You can still do all those things. It's just you got to look for a way. Like the Ace of Cups, then we have the Queen of Cups. And for me, this kind of, I'll pick it up. It feels like maybe this door or the ship has long sailed, or maybe someone is being cold towards you, or maybe you feel like you're being left out to where your emotions are, you know, running all over the place. It's the sense of giving up and wanting clarity at the same. It's the needing the healing, being very overly emotional because you love and you love hard. And it's also, you know, it's the feeling of just like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like this might be about touch, and that's the only way that you'll know. You need to see this person to believe it, or there's something that you need to be by their side, or you need to be with them. So even though you agreed to let go of this situation, it's like inside you feel like you're dying. Spirit guides and angels, what is the advice? What is the advice? Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So Spirit's advice to you is to create a different scenario, create a different scene, because you had dreams, you had something that you wanted, completely love. You know, they're in the clouds, they're sitting on the rainbow, they are dreaming, but dreaming held you back. You were thinking of something that you wanted, and it just like it held you back. So now Spirit is saying is now is the time. If something didn't work out, it's time to start building and building on what you want, what you're willing to accept, and start working on yourself, because I promise you there is another love that is coming in for you. Right now you just need to take some time out and think about what you want. You gave it all up for one person. Now it's time for you to start working on you. All right, so I hope that you guys enjoyed these messages. I really, really appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.